In this video, I will show you, yes, you, my beloved viewers, a count that $20,000 grant opportunity for you to start up and fund your business with a looming application deadline that lapses in less than 1 month. Now, I do not want you to say, Neil, I have over 3 weeks or whatever to apply for this thing, so I'm going to lollygag and submit my application in September because I'll still have 2 weeks. No. I have been talking to many of you. Thank you for joining us on School, where I will be revealing more applications to grant opportunities with administrators that target people just like you, that fill occupations just like yours and run businesses just like the one that you operate. School.com/Rod Squad, and the expertise and the experience that you have been sharing puts you in a perfect and ideal spot to establish an online presence that will allow you to raise capital for whatever it is that you want to manifest and materialize, tapping into the frequencies that I will reveal to you in this video. Just watch this video until the end so you can be in the best position to apply and win this thing, the $100,000 Elevate Creatives Fund. 5 creators each receive $20,000 at the 15th Annual Shorty Awards held on May 24th, 2023. A new $100,000 creative fund was announced in partnership with Wave. Now, many of you may be reading ahead and seeing that there's an application fee, early bird, late deadline. Take a look at the third one. Wave will cover the application fee for anyone with a Wave account. It's free to sign up. Wave is a budgeting tool for business owners. Go ahead and pick it up. Even learn how to use the application. It may help you with your business's finances and personal finances, anywhere where you need to put some structure into the way that you are deploying your capital, whatever it is that you have. I know a number of you have been telling me on School that your biggest bottleneck is capital. That's not the case. Nonetheless, I am doing everything in my power, because you can access a link to this on our spreadsheet where I have aggregated links to information resources and application portals to grants for everyone. I have not charged you a dime just by joining us on School. It is free. I am holding workshops on there and performing queries for you free of charge. Hop on it as quickly as possible. What are you waiting for? Just take a quick look. A special judge panel from the Shorty Awards judging community, the RealTime Academy, will be reviewing the applications, and the recipients will be selected based on the following criteria. So this is a grant for people who want to establish an online presence. You want to be a creator online, mainly social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, School. You will be judged by your originality and creativity of creative project and or entrepreneurial endeavor, quality, engagement, and effectiveness of work examples submitted, demonstrable use of creative platform to influence and or create a positive impact, plan for using funds received to accelerate growth as a creative entrepreneur. Now, this is the key right here, the RealTime Academy. These are the people that will be judging you. The beauty, the absolute beauty of this program, that is, you do not need funds to start and establish an online presence and start to raise capital for whatever it is that you want to bring to fruition, that you want to bring to life. Now, if you take a look at the RealTime Academy, and you can raise capital, so you don't need money to start it. I did not start this channel with 20,000, 30,000, $1 million, whatever. No, this was absolutely for free. I had my mic. I had my phone, if I'm not mistaken, was the first device that I used to record myself. I had a mic, which is like a $200 mic that I used to rap, but you don't even need that. You've got top creators with an order of magnitude, the amount of subscribers that I have, millions of subscribers. They use these lav mics that you can find on Amazon for like $10 or so, right? I bought like a pack the other day. I still have them there. Lav mics, just so you can have your audio clear enough for people can hear exactly what it is that you are saying and communicating. What is your truth? You have the judges of this particular program right here. First one popped out, Rosemary Mercedes. Everyone that I've met with the last name Mercedes, Dominican. Now, I'm not going to make any opinions in regards to how you can, again, tap into the same frequency that will allow you to access this matter, this capital, to fund your program. And listen, everyone, absolutely everyone can participate and win. Even if you don't win the grant here, you still establish a foundation upon which you can start to raise capital through information products by gathering a community that can help support whatever it is. You just have to have a mission in place. What is your operation? And I'm going to show you how. Take a look at Mercedes, who is the Executive Vice President and Chief Communications Officer for Univision Communications. She is one of the judges here. If you take a look at Rosemary Mercedes' LinkedIn profile, right, just start researching. She's a global and corporate communications professional. As an accomplished communications executive and passionate advocate for diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging. Bam! Remember what I told you. If you did not hear it, you better ask somebody. Click the subscribe button and click the bell notification to stay on top of every grant taking and cash making opportunity that I encounter. I spoke about a tactic that I execute called trend hopping. When nobody was fact-checking politicians, I fact-checked the opposing party to the 2012 Barack Obama presidential campaign, and I helped make fact-checking a trend, something that has to be in place to ensure that fake news is not driving the political narrative. So, right now, it's about digital equity inclusion. That was even before people were talking about fact checks. The only thing that had it stand out was because PolitiFact, they were just calling out the opposing party on his BS. And I could have done it against the Barack Obama 2012 campaign, because that's the way politicians act. If you're not lying, then you're basically not a politician in this country and in other countries as well. Beyond the scope of this, anyway, digital equity, inclusion, and belonging. This is a movement that currently occupies the top, or part of the top, of the political conversation at this particular juncture. So whether you support it, whether you're against it, let's say you're supporting it. In this particular case, if you're against it, it may not serve the purpose of winning this grant. If you're for it, Rosemary may see kindly as something that aligns with her values, your mission. How do you tap into that same frequency? You see how it all works with the manifestation that I spoke about on our previous video, correct? This is how you manifest. This is how you materialize everything that occupies that empty space, right? Take a look. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. A concept and practice that organizations use to value differences, ensure fair opportunities. DEI policies and programs promote the participation and representation of different groups of people, including those who have historically been underrepresented or discriminated against. Affirmative action rings a bell when I read this stuff right here, right? Some people are against it because they believe that people are being favored, although they don't have the skills required to perform a particular task. But if you promote digital equity and inclusion, right, through the mission that you are trying to bring to fruition, that you are pushing or advocating for, operating your business, then someone like Mercedes may see you in a favorable light. And perhaps everyone else will fall in place. Plus, it's at the top of the political conversation right now, right? It's like, some people are like, DEI is crap. Some people are like, DEI is necessary and essential and it's fair, right? So if you promote it some way, somehow, in the way that you're hiring people, in the way that you are ensuring that you are surrounding yourself with talent that come from underrepresented areas, so those communities can have a voice, whatever it is that you have lined up. If you package it in that way, now you are tapping in and aligning with the same frequency, perhaps, that this lady may want to support. You got another one, Lauren Gallo Rodriguez right here. As Nike's Women Head of Digital Brand Marketing Lead, she repositioned the brand's digital footprint and voice, building a team of community managers and creative producers responsible for record-breaking omni-channel growth. Other highlights include fostering an online community of 65 million women, resetting the category's global commerce. I've been speaking to you. Let's say you have, Neil, I don't have an organization that supports women. Make it an organization that supports women. Make an organization that supports digital equity and inclusion if that's your goal. Otherwise, I'm not telling you. This is not financial advice. If that's against your belief and values, this may not be for you. Click the back button if you feel that's the case. But this is what they're supporting. Any program for which you apply should align with your mission, with your values, with your principles. So they could support something that they want to support because they have a mission themselves. So, and these particular people, they have biases in what they want to support. Collectively, they will decide who gets the paper. You give as many people as you can what they want, and you will ultimately get what you want. Never forget that. That's a jewel. And you will hear it time and time again. Trust me, it works. That's the way that I network. Now, she is supporting 65 million plus women. That is her home run right here. That's part of her portfolio. So perhaps, let's say you operate a laundromat. You're like, what can the mission of a laundromat do to promote digital equity and inclusion? Maybe you have a resume writing class for women. Okay, women as an underrepresented group. And you are teaching housewives how to use their housemaking skills to present them as transferable skills that an organization can tap into to go ahead and move their mission forward. So they can employ these people, or so they can start a business, or they can qualify for grants or for loans or for whatever it is that they require, so they can be professional or fulfill themselves spiritually, or whatever it is that you are doing to help women. This is something that she may want to support. Maybe you have a small outdoor gym for women where they've got like Pilates. I mean, I don't want to say that Pilates is not for men, but you know what I'm getting at. Or maybe, treadmills or whatever, where while they're in the laundromat, they are empowering themselves in one way, shape, form, or fashion, because she's also touted as launching the Nike Plus Training Club app. Or maybe there's like a walking track around your laundromat, and they could tap into this app and they're able to track how much they walk while they are doing their laundry or whatever the case may be. And then at the same time, your app has like notifications that send out vibration on their phone so they could see, okay, your laundry's done, you can go back and start folding or whatever. Rosemary Hart, comedian and YouTuber. Again, Rosemary Hart is a comedy writer, performer, and YouTube star living in Los Angeles. If you pull up her Instagram right here, you can start taking a look. All right, she's using comedy to attract people, to surround herself with a community that supports her movement. Her movement is to entertain people right here. You start taking a look. So she's looking, look, she's right there. She's showing everything off. She's making a funny face while she's with her friend right there, right? You could read what she's talking about. Are you using comedy to attract an online presence? Don't sleep on it, because again, listen, I've been able, in a matter of hours, $7,000 put together with and that's not even including the $34,000 that I accidentally made in a week's time using this particular platform. Join us on Skool, SKOOL.com/Rod Squad. Let's talk about it. So you can raise cash, even if you don't win this thing. You start to put together and formulate an idea on how you can establish an online presence and set up that foundation upon which you start to gather a community. You can support whatever project that you have lined up, whether it's a vending machine business, whether it's a laundry mat, whether you're teaching people how to shoot. Regardless, you start to share that expertise and your experiences, the challenges that you face, because I know a number of you encounter all kinds of challenges that many people across the planet, they share. And if you start to expose and be as transparent as possible in showing people how you are overcoming these obstacles, you have the material to gather a community of people using tools such as YouTube, school, Instagram, TikTok, monetize and raise as much capital that you require to bring your vision and manifest everything that you require to serve the people that you love and our true and living Father Yahweh is assigned for you to serve in this lifetime as fructiferously as possible. Watch the video you see on the screen right now so you can learn how to manifest every single dollar of funding and every resource that you require to bring everything that you visualize to life.